But
I wonder what it would be like if you were my second.
if I was your second husband?
Yeah, you planted the seed in my head. And you know I have lived with 2 men before.
No, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, before I met Bobby, my last relationship was with 2 people. We lived together.
With 2 white men?
No, one was Filipino Salvadorian.
Oh, wow.
And the other he was a black guy.
And Phil Sal's, huh? Damn. And a brother.
Yeah.
Wow. What? Why did and were you doing there? You were just living with them? Were you paying rent?
Yes, I was paying rent.
Okay.
But boyfriend number one,
and
boyfriend
number 2
had slept in the same room as me. The number 2, because he came in a little later into the relationship, was in a different room. Yeah.
Who was that? The brother?
Brother of my...
The black guy. The gentleman, black gentleman?
No, he was my 5-year relationship.
Oh, he was the number 1.
He was my number 1.
And you guys brought in that Salvadorian to pinch hit every
Yeah.
now and then, huh? Yeah, huh? That Rafael Palmero. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Look, that's wild. I mean, I wonder if we're getting more into stuff like that. You know, I think one thing that's disappearing a little bit in the world, or at least they're leading us to believe it is disappearing, is like ownership of things.
While I agree with that, I do think that, because I have friends who are in open relationships, thruples, all of these things. For me personally, it's emotionally exhausting. I could never be in that position again, because I thought, my young self, I was young, I was in my 20s. I was like, this is so exciting. I get to have sex with 2 men at one time. Yeah. But then there's life after that. And then now you have to deal with feelings. There's, you have to cook an extra batch of food.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there are things, logistically, it's exhausting.
Oh, yeah.
So the sex, for the 10-minute sex is just but a blip in that entire picture.
Well, yeah. I mean, you almost need a damn merchant marine, it sounds like, to help keep things, like to supplement, the food, everything, the logistics. It's definitely a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I wonder if I can't keep 1 girlfriend. I don't know if I could keep 2 wives, But I would have to just get really, really honest with them and say, look, this is what's going on, And that's where I kind of struggle with women, is just that communication up front. The upfront communication, they call it.
What do you mean? Like,
just telling them how things are probably going to be up front somewhat.
Well, why do you have to tell someone up front? Why can't you figure it out as you go? Because what you're saying today might not apply 3 months down the line. Certainly not how you feel.
Right. Yeah. Not how you feel, but just like some of your behaviors, that sort of stuff, like.
Again, but that changes.
Right.
So it's like, I don't need a disclaimer right out the gate. I just don't need you to lie. I don't like declarations up front, because I think declarations are a red flag. I am this guy. I'm this guy. I'm this guy. Don't tell me who you are. Just like, let me find out who you are slowly, because that's more like applicable to, like, that's ultimately what's going to, that's how I'm going to decide.
Yeah. What if I just wish I had like a pamphlet to give a woman before we met, or
what
something.
Would that pamphlet say?
I would probably say good morning at the top for sure. And then let me think. It would say good morning, and then it would say thanks for reading this. I am happy that you're here, and I'm looking forward to the possibilities. I would like you to know that I don't communicate super well a lot of times, but I'm trying to work on it. So if you see opportunities to help me work on it, please help me. What else? I'm a 1-stripe white belt. Also, in case anything gets out of hand, I can't definitely help, but I could try to help. What else? I'll do my best with sex, not making any big promises. I like to be indoors and outdoors. I like to go out of town and stay in town. And I like to eat 2 meals a day.